Hi everyone, how are you guys doing? I hope you all guys are doing absolutely great, and I Yashoda welcome back to all of you in my YouTube channel English with Dehati Madam. Friends, in today's video I'm gonna ask you some questions and you have to answer these questions before starting your English learning journey. Tell me friends, if you really want to start your English learning journey, if you really want to speak fluent English, if you are going to learn this language, then you should start your English learning journey. First, you have to answer these questions that I'm going to ask you. You have to answer these questions to you. You have to ask these questions from you and you have to answer these questions. Okay? So, without any further delay, let's get into the video. My first question from you is, what is your English level? Tell me, you want to learn this language? You are going to learn this language. You are going to start learn this language, but you have to answer this question. First, you have to answer this question. What is your English level? What is your English level? You want to start your journey. You are going to start your journey from zero, and if you know something about this language, if you know how to read, if you know how to write. So every person has different level. There are some persons who know a little bit about this language, and there are many English learners who don't know everything, who don't know anything. And there are some English learners who can read, who can write, who can even they can understand, but they are not feeling confident while speaking. So they want to only speak. They only want to learn this language to speak. So you have to know what is your English level, and you have to learn from by using English content, by listening, writing, anything. If you want to learn this language from any personal tutor, if you want to learn this language from YouTube or any course, any apps, by using any apps, then you have to select anything according to your level. What is your level? You have to choose anything according to your level. My next question from you is really grammar important to learn this language? Yes friend, this is a question, and every English learner is facing this question. Definitely this question is in his mind, that where should I learn? First I learn grammar or I start speaking? First I learn grammar or I start using daily use sentence? Then tell me, how did you learn Hindi language? Did your mother, did your father tell you? Did your father and did any teacher tell you about grammar rules, about sentences, how to use this sentence, how to use grammar rules, anything, how to use matra, how to put bindi, choti ki matra, badi ki matra? No, nobody told you anything. You have learned all the things. This language by observing the things, by listening. And in the same way, we also have to learn this language. This is a language, it's only a language, it's not a very big deal. And you know what is a big misconception in every Indian's mind? English is a very big language. How can we learn this language? Okay, there's nothing like that. English is just a language. How did we learn Hindi language? How did we learn any other state's language? In the same way, we will have to learn this language. We have to learn this language in the same way. Don't give so much attention. Don't make it so much big issue like that. Make sure that first you want to learn this language or not. If you want to learn this language, if you want to speak this language, then you will have to be ready to learn this language. Definitely some grammar rules are important, but You don't need to focus too much on grammar. Tell me, what is your goal to learn this language? You only want to speak English. If you want to clear any exam, if you want to learn this language to clear any exam, then you should focus on grammar. Because grammar is very important when we write and when we want to clear any exam. But if we are learning this language only for speaking, but when we learn this language only for have a conversation with, only for speaking purpose, then we don't need to focus too much on grammar. Okay, even the native speakers, okay, they also make mistakes, but nobody can understand because they speak so much fluent English. And if that's why I'm telling you, don't need to focus too much on grammar in the beginning. Okay, you have to learn everything slowly. Everything will be going to be happen only by gradually. Okay, you don't need to take so much stress about grammar. And my next question is really listening important to learn this language? Then friends, I'm telling you, listening is very important to learn any language. When we listen any language for our whole day, then we will learn this language in a very short period of time. We will grasp this language. Okay, and friends, I'm telling you, you can do it. You have to do only one thing. You have to give only 2 or 3 hours of listening practice. Okay, you have to listen a lot, only for 2 or 3 hours on the daily basis, and you will definitely see the results. You will definitely see improvement in yourself after 30 days. Listening plays a very important role if you really want to speak English, if you really want to speak fluent English. Okay, because how did we learn Hindi language? Only by listening, only by observing. And when we listen something, when we listen any language, and then we know how to use this language, how to use any preposition, how to use any modals, verbs, preposition, conjunction, everything. Okay, and the next question is really important to use advanced words in our speaking. Friends, I'm telling you, friends, I'm asking you a question. What is your purpose of speaking? You only want to express your thoughts. So if you really want to express your thoughts, then you don't need to use advanced words. You can use advanced words if you are habitual to using these words. And friends, I'm just telling you one thing. Maybe you are not habitual to using these advanced words, and you are using these words while having conversation. You want to impress anyone, okay, and for this purpose you use advanced words, and you are not pronouncing these words perfectly. Then tell me, will you sound perfectly? No. Will you sound good? No, definitely not. So try to speak simple. Try to have a conversation simple. Try to speak simple and slow. You don't need to rush. You have to speak slow. Okay, you have to speak simple words. You have to use simple words. Try to be calm while having conversation. You don't need to rush. You don't need to use advanced words. You can use advanced words when you will be habitual, when you practice so much these words, these advanced words, then you can definitely use these advanced words. And the last question is, how much time will it take to learn this language? Yes friends, this is my question, and this is every English learner's question. How much time will it take to learn this language? How much time will it take to speak fluent English? Then friends, I'm telling you, if you are thinking about only time, how much time will it take to learn this language, then you are thinking wrong. It's not fair. If you have been learning this language only for 3 months and you want to speak fluent English like a native speaker, then you are wrong. if you only want to speak English by seeing anyone, he is speaking so much fluent English and I can also speak fluent English in within 2 months, 3 months, then you are wrong. Time, how much time will it take is different from person to person. It is different from person to person, and it depends on how much efforts you are ready to put, you are ready to give, how much attention, how much hard work you are giving it to learn this language. It's not like that if there is someone who is speaking this language within 3 months and then you can also learn this language within 3 months. No, maybe he is giving so much efforts, maybe he is putting so much efforts to learn this language, maybe he is listening a lot, maybe he has purchased any course, and you are not doing anything like this. Then how can you speak English like his? Tell me, friends. So you don't think about how much time will it take to learn, will it take to speak fluent English. Okay, you have to be calm, you have to be patient. Okay, have patience. Don't think about anything, think only about learning this language and do your best, give your best, do so much hard work to learn this language. Okay, only then you can definitely learn this language. Don't let negative things come into your mind, only think about positive, only think about good results. Don't think about you are not able to speak English. Think about if anyone can, if someone can, then I will definitely can. Okay, if you have a positive mindset, then you will definitely learn this language. You have to start your journey from a positive mindset. Don't think about negative thoughts. Okay, have a positive mindset, only then you can do anything. So friends, these are some questions that I want to ask from you, and I have given answer to these questions, and you will have to do one thing. First you need to answer these questions to you and then start your journey. Okay, and definitely these tips will be very helpful for you if you want to speak fluent English. And we will meet again in the next video. Till then, keep watching my videos and keep speaking, keep practicing your English, and bye bye.